Hello. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. It's time for it's time for another stream. Maybe I'm streaming too much again. It's Friday morning. The weather's kind of like it's okay. I'm enjoying a cup of coffee and I was thinking about Earthbound. And yeah, I think it's time to visit some cultists. So let's do that. I just want to play a game. Let's have a chill stream. Play some Earthbound, and yeah, it's Friday. I still need to fix that sound. I know. Oh man. Phew, man, that stream from last night. I just checked some, sometimes I check like if the quality is there and how the audio levels are. And man, I was super exhausted yesterday. Maybe next time I should, when I feel like that, I should just maybe stream like for an hour or so, not that long. But I think I definitely like zoned out at a couple spots. Which is okay, but what can you do? Yeah, so yesterday, what did we do actually? I'm still alone, looking for Paula, and was it like a cave, like a big rat in a cave? It wasn't a mouse. Maybe, yeah, we found like the sanctuary like door. So we need to go there and fight that boss. And also we're dealing with cultists that want to paint like everything like blue. So yeah, that's also something that we have to deal with. And there's also this cave, like in the north part of like the cultist, like the happy village. So yeah, we can also check out that cave. I think I need to buy some items, maybe some healing items, but just we should just explore first. Let's see what we can do. We could also check the cultist leader again. I think it was the leader. We had to go to like a small maze, and we were struck by lightning because we said like, nah, we don't want to be your right hand man. Can I get you anything else? Yeah, let's buy something. Skip sandwich, lucky sandwich, can of fruit juice. The croissant is pretty nice with the healing, so maybe get like 2 croissants. Refreshing herb. Refreshing herb was not for PP, it's just like for status ailments. Cold remedy, we just sold one. I don't think we need like the cold remedy like in the caves. We needed that for the other like enemies in the area before this. So yeah. Yeah. No. You know what? Let's just. Yeah. You know what? Let's check this cave. Let's check it. Let's explore. Right. Two of them. So I checked what actually like happens when you die and what the consequences are of like dying, and it is indeed the case that you lose like half your money if you die, like or you lose like all the money that you... I should have checked better. But you lose the money. You don't lose the items, you don't lose the experience, and the downside is that you lose the PP that you have. So that's okay. But I saw that you know, after you get like the party members, then it becomes a little bit more tricky after dying, because they are unconscious afterwards, and then you have to go to the hospital first. Someone like revive them again, and that's gonna cost you like quite a bit. So it would be nice if we can avoid that, you know. So for now it's okay. But it's gonna be a little bit more like an issue. More like an issue after you gain some like party members. Yeah, actually, like I don't have any PP right now, which is fine. Yeah. What else? Did I check anything else? Yeah, like you know, you look at like, hey, what are like stats and or like tips and tricks, and you already see like, hey, you can do this and this if you want to have like more stats, like glitches, and this is not something that I'm gonna do. There's some way to glitch something out and you gain more stats, and you can like keep repeating that. It's nice to know that there is a glitch like that. It seemed like pretty easy to do. It was a cookie. Let's eat the cookie. But the nice thing about that is like, hey, if we ever get stuck, like, and I can't progress at all, and I need some help, either you are able to do that, or also there's a glitch with healing items, I guess. Hey, here's Paula. Who? Are you Ness? Ness, I'm so glad it's you. I had a dream that a boy named Ness was my destiny. I know it's hard to believe, therefore I knew you would rescue me. If you didn't come, I would have had to try to bust out of here. You can't open the door, you will have to get the key for the carpenter. He's got it hidden away. I heard carpenter can control lightning. Oh. Got a Franklin badge. Come back here, get me once. Oh, okay. This is nice, this is good. Already making progress. Hey, is that Pokey? Equip. Great charm. Hardhead? Nope. Arms? Nope. Goods. Franklin badge. Help. By keeping it as one of your items, it deflects a lightning attack back at the attacker. Oh, right. That's cool. So you don't even have to equip it, it just takes up inventory space. Master Pokey says, Mr. Carpenter, Pokey, you're an idiot. Maybe an important person in happyism. You should join us, but I know you won't. I'm glad I joined. I'm not going to fight you, but these guys will later. Potato. Pokey, again, you're a big fucking idiot. Pokey is the guy that's kind of like always there, and you're always like, man, just leave. But still, you don't want to be too rude because, like, you know he's an idiot. So you're like, oh man, that's Pokey again. Like, fuck. Pokey's the dude when you just drink like a cup of coffee on your own. You see him walking in, and he's like, no, don't see me, man. Don't. That's Pokey, I think. That's a lot of cultists. I don't want to be painted blue. At least they don't deal like a ton of damage. You know, it's all experience. It's all about the experience. It's all about the journey and gaining a lot of experience. Pokey, come here, man. I'm gonna Pokey. Let's go to the cultist leader. We should maybe like get some get the PP. But am I actually like able to get like PP in here? Check. This is the drugstore, but I don't think there's like an hotel. See, the thing is, like, I dropped my map the delivery service, so I can't actually check the map. Mr. Carpenter wants a girl. No, I don't mean it like that. I meant he's looking for a girl who can be the high priestess of happyism. I heard he's already got her. Oh man, a blue cow. So what is your deal, dude? Was this dude from? Did we see this person like in one of the hotels? That overweight kid helped me. We kidnapped Paula. You know she's hidden in a mountain cabin. Oh, that's a hint. Well, didn't need it. Is this like an hotel? We're all like one big happy family here in Happy Village. Basically, our policy is to only allow family members to stay here in the village. However, if you are interested in learning about happyism, we make an exception and you pay. We will let you stay for 50. Let's get some money. Some bananas. Check. We got quite a bit of money, which is nice. Let's just get 50. So we can restore the PP, sleep, restore PP, go to the cultist member. We have the badge. I'm collecting donations to help protect the world from contaminants. Yes. 1. I don't want a postcard. It's a chill game. Like I kind of like that. It's just like chill, like zone out. Yeah, it's chill. It's yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's sleep. Coffee is pretty nice. Oh man. Let's avoid that and let's go directly to the cult leader. So was the intent actually that that we had to go to the sanctuary boss after the cultist leader? Blue, don't bother us. Okay, just move it, dude. Can we... How would I maybe talk to this dude? I don't have any space. It's probably... I think it was a croissant. Do I need to talk to you? Let's go. This dude. Whew. A bit of slowdown. Ah, nice. Nice. Hello. Status. We're kind of good to go. You know, I think. It feels like level 20 seems kind of like high. Maybe, I don't know. Thanks for coming. I've been waiting for you. I need your assistance to help make the world blue and change it into a happy and peaceful society. No? So now I get struck by the lightning and it is redirected. If you don't want to be my right hand, my left would be just fine. Just kidding. Your existence is a problem for me and my religion. Defy me and you will end and I will end your pitiful game. Nope. Carpenter's lighting was reflected by the Franklin badge. Let's go. Let's do the shield. Oh man, I like this background. Utilize a paint attack. Okay. Let's attack. Okay, that's fine. I don't think... my assumption is it was maybe not meant to be like super difficult. I don't know. Do you see the many statue behind me? Since I got the statue, I've been doing peculiar things. Please forgive me if you can. I just wanted to have a normal life. I apologize to everyone. Here's the key to open the jail in the mountain cabin where Paula is being held. Take the key and go. Your backpack is full. And a backpack. It's something else. So... let's actually... oh, let's just heal. Nice. So can I become the leader of the cult? There are only 3 people remaining. I don't want to stay. I'll get out of here. It looks like almost everyone woke up and left. So yeah, the present is still there. But no inventory space. Pokey F off. What a horrible nightmare. I somehow woke up. Now, don't blame like the cultists. I somehow woke up. Let's be friends again. Please answer me. I promise to be good. I have a feeling this is not like the final time. The last time that Pokey will mess it up. Ha! I lied. See you, sucker. Fucking asshole. Do I want to save? No. Let's go to Paula. Paula. Let's get the let's get the party member. Let's get the butterfly. And super relaxed. yeah, I was checking like the tips. I was just like, hey, beginner tips, and didn't want to like be spoiled like by a ton of things. Yes, leave the cookie behind. It would also be nice if I could just eat a cookie right there. But the thing that I also saw was indeed like avoid the yo-yos, avoid the slingshots. Because first of all, like they deal more damage, but indeed like the chance of hitting the enemy is less. And also you don't get the smash. I think the smash is like a critical hit. Assumption. So yeah, avoid the yo-yos and the slingshots. So what I was thinking like yesterday, like that I kept missing, that was the yo-yo or the slingshot that I actually had. Oh, yeah, leave the cookie behind. And also, one small correction. I showed Mother 2. I thought it was actually like a maybe like the Super Nintendo version of Mother 1, like but it ain't. Mother 2 is Earthbound. It's just like the Famicom thing. And now I actually remember that I bought Mother 2 in case I wasn't able to get like Earthbound 2. Am I hurt? Yes. I'm sorry for all the trouble that I've caused you. Goods. Key to the cabin. Use. Oh, so, I'm able to use a little psychic power that's actually pretty deadly. Let's head back to Tucson. Apollo joins you. Awesome. So how... Let's say if I want to give the Franklin badge to Paula. Goods. Can I give the bomb to Paula? Goods. Can I give the travel charm to Paula? Goods. Can I give maybe the refreshing herb to Paula? Equip. Body. I don't have anything else. Oh man, Paula definitely has like low health. She's level 1. How does that work? Like, I knew like they would be lower level, but level 1? I guess like even after killing like one enemy, like they level up like crazy, but that's kind of low. That's kind of low. Talk to. That is maybe why she has like the teddy bear. Oh, it's picture time. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for the instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Fuzzy pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. I will always bring back the fondness of memories. Yeah. Let's get this go. Please, just one. I need Paula to survive. Yeah. Maybe still a little bit overkill, but Oh, 2 on a 10 damage. That's quite a bit of a... It's a cookie. Nice toolkit. So... Status. Why didn't Paula get any experience? This girl is something else. Why do I only get like 2 experience right now? Is the game like making me go to Tucson first before actually like going to the sanctuary thing? Because doesn't the game want me to like level up Paula? Where are the bananas? See? The bananas are gone. Let's talk to Dad. Thanks for the money. Good. Okay, at least I can use and then select. Good. Cookie, use Paula. I'm kind of confused about the level of Paula and the experience that we get. We don't have the money. How else would we do this? Man, going back to Tucson is quite a trip. But Paula will be like dead in like an instant if we like go into that cave and like fight like the big bear or whoever. So let's backtrack first. You know, it's not mad. Let's go to Tucson. And if this is not it, oh man, so many enemies over there. What I was gonna say, like, this might be a wise thing to do. Also, just to level up Paula for a bit. That's lame. I guess that is why you get like the teddy bear. Good. Paula is level 3. She got fire. Wait, why? Huh? Level 4 now? Paula is now level 5. So suddenly Paula gets like way more like levels just by leveling once. I don't know. Seems a bit odd what is going on. Sigh. Healing. Paula. Sigh. Life up. Paula. There we go. That's very nice. That's a nice thing that we discovered. And also something that I saw on the tips. Like, hey, indeed, you can just remove enemies by moving back and forth. Let's take the bridge. I wouldn't mind fighting like the tree. Oh shit, fuck me. I should stop doing that, like walk away after that. Paula. Let's go. We won. Level 6. Shield. Okay, that's also very nice. It would be nice if we obtain something like a shield for the whole party. I think I just want to bash and then sigh. Oh, fire is to a row of enemies. I would think like I should have maybe like do fire on the tree, but 83. That's a lot of damage, and Paula is dead. I was afraid of that. Damn it. Paula is dead. Damn it. What is the left trigger? What does that actually do? No. I know, I was running away again. Blue. Oops, I won't say it again. I fixed the bridge as a sign of an apology. Thanks. No problem here. Is that just to read stuff? Oh, right. So left trigger is just... Okay, that's nice. That's what you get when you don't have the manual. You know what? Just use Cypher's. The tree with the burst of flames is super tricky. It's just a ton of damage, man. It's a ton of damage. So now the issue is, it's by the way not that long to walk back to Tucson. Something tells me we actually didn't have to do this or walk back to Tucson, but it's fine. It's fine. Is it though? Well, it ain't because Paula is dead. Hey, the baby. Good morning. Paula is dead. You went to school just to see that the school is closed. It's an odd thing because I actually was thinking for the whole week. I thought today wasn't actually like a day off, and it's yeah, well, surprise. Yeah, especially for today, but like I could understand maybe for yesterday, but normally they are open, or at least to some extent. I need to revive Paula. Yeah, going back was good, because we can also like buy some items for Paula. Like, yeah, man, like it's a day off. I also have like meetings, like a meeting planned today, because I didn't know. It is also, yeah, not in the calendar. It's not in the calendar. Who do you want to see? Paula was just brought in and is still unconscious. Please pay 100 for the doctor's fee. Is there like an ATM here? Please tell me at least there's like an ATM that I can use like nearby. And 100 fee isn't that bad. Hey. The bot? Which bot? Oh, yeah, Discord. Yeah, right. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's odd like how that thing sometimes stops working. But ATM. Call that. No, let's not call that. Just get the money. Can I use the trigger? Yeah, so I can just use the trigger. Withdraw. Right, like that. Yeah, man, I don't like the like. It is probably not like a similar situation, but I was using the Phantom bot with the Google Cloud stuff. And I'm never gonna mess around with that again. Because of the resetting, and I actually got like a bill. It's a very small bill, but still, like because for the cloud, like they say it's free, but it was just like over some limit, and it was like, hey, you need to pay. Yeah, no, it was a free package. I got the free package. But still, it was like, hey, you need to pay, and it was just like maybe a couple of cents, but still, that having connected that to like the Gmail account and such, like I don't like that. So I was like, no, I don't. Also, like the Phantom bot, like I don't really see like the huge benefit of it. Like it's not something that I personally use, like all the other features. Yeah, it's odd, but now I still get like invoices for other bills. Yeah, can run it locally. But the Nightbot is kind of nice. It works. It does what it needs to do. Paula was just brought in and it's still unconscious. Yeah, let's play. So the 100 is actually kind of fine, but I guess you need to pay 100 per team member. Let's go to the department store. Don't get them killed. Well, listen. You're right. Hi, can I help you? Buy. So what are you gonna buy? Well, no. What? They called me a loser. The only person in this world so far that is a loser is Pokey. T-ball, fry pan, slingshot. Never buy the slingshot. Ribbon. So let's get the ribbon and maybe the bracelet. So let's just get some money from the ATM. Withdraw, yep. Let's get 500 and then deposit the rest again. Bye. Yes. Equip it. Oh my. What is this? What? They called me a loser. The only person in this world so far that is a loser is Pokey. Thanks. Yes. Pokey is a loser. He joined the cultists. Oh. Pokemon. Well, give Chortle a shout out. What would you like to get next? A ribbon. Paula? Do I also want to get like the cheap bracelet for Paula? Maybe. Yes, equip it. No. No, that's fine. What we could do is get some food. Speaking of food, I should not forget my online groceries. It's that time again. Cookie, skips it. Nah. Burger. The burgers are kind of like... they don't heal for that much. Let's get a couple. No, this is fine. So we could go and... we need to level up Paula, I guess, a little bit more. Man, finding out that left trigger is very nice. Yeah, let's just deposit this. Yeah, no problem. We need to level up Paula, but let's go to the The ski school. The preschool. Thanks, Nightbot. Polestar. Where's the mother? Hello. Talk to you. Yahoo! Yahoo! I knew it. You saved Paula. I don't really understand it, but I know that Paula's miraculous power and your great courage will allow you to stand to any challenge. Paula, if you must take a trip, be sure to bring this along. It's my very own handmade band-aid. Ooh, that rhymes. I know I will call it hand-aid. Did you meet Dad? He saw that he suspected every threat of Brooklyn Park. Let's go and say hi to Dad. Ness, thank you so much. You must be the boy who will save the world like in Paula's dream. Paula, I'm sure you will. You do be a big help to Ness. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. Dad, don't worry about me. Ness and I will be able to take care of ourselves. And 3, the next time we'll meet another friend. If the 3 of us can combine our power, no one can beat us. Now wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Goodbye, Paula. Don't worry. I won't cry again anymore. My coffee is cold. It's cold as hell. Why would you say it's cold as hell? Because hell is hot. Hello, Ness. Everdred is looking for you. He's got something for you. Let's go and say hi to Everdred. Talk to. I was going to ask you to be my partner, but I know you will refuse. It's a weird and all over your face. If you accept it, I was going to give you some money. Actually, I can't keep the money now anyway. Let me give this to you. It's $10,000. Use the money any way you like. You can actually refuse my generosity. Just accept it. Now I plan on looking for the evil Many statue. That Lear X aggregate unearthed and own it. I'll see you at another time in another space. Did we really get like 10k? The wad of bills? Status. Goods. Wad of bills. A bundle of brand new crisp bills. Let's fight this new age hippie. The hippie is dead. So 80 experience each. Let's check the status. So Paul is level 6. She needs 23 for the next level. So is the is it like, is the experience like divided based on each character's like level or something? Like I don't know. And now I have the wad of bills. Like I'm gonna walk back to Onet to fight some simpler enemies and maybe check the the wad of bills. Maybe that's for the for these dudes. Or with the girl today, yeah, must be pretty popular. How about introducing her to my bandmate? Hey, you came with Paula. Then you deserve a present, Playboy. Is a backstage pass. You can get into our shows with this. Let's got the backstage. With the backstage pass, you can't even get into our dressing room. Come with your girlfriend. Oh, we'll be waiting. What did you do? understand. Energy. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say fuzzy pickles. Fuzzy pickles? Wow, what a great photograph. I will always bring back the fondness of memories. Very nice. Doubt. So the water bills. Oh, right. Let's go to the because they also like there was this theater, like the dude they own the manager or something, like a lot of like money. The Runaway 5 owe me a lot of money. They will stay here until they pay me back. They might be here for 100 years, unless you decide to pay off their debt. Fishy pickles. Goods. Use? Pardon? You want to talk about money? How about later, after the show? Nice. That's a Fuzzy Pickles. Let's call it Fuzzy Pickles. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, do what you want. Where's the... I just saved it. My PC is like, no man. Nah. Not today. What is going on? Downloads. Oh, right. I actually have a download folder. That's nice. Just there you go. Fizzy pickles. Let's have that on the ready. I've got I've got definite rules about how I handle my money matters. Let's check the show. Talk to. Hello, please present your ticket. Here you go. Hurry. You're just in time to see the Runaway 5 show. Oh, this is a figure. You kids are bouncing around. Yeah, let's go backstage. I'm changing my clothes now. Don't come in. Do you like baseball? Yeah. No, actually no. The Runaway 5 are going to be a world famous band someday. Okay. Hey, don't get too close to me. I just farted. My boy lost the ticket that I gave him. He's waiting outside the entrance. Well, I got a little kid here talking to me like he's an adult. I give you one thing, you got guts, kid. I know. Hey, don't get too close to me. I just farted. Oh yeah, I know, man. It's in Discord. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god. That's terrible. I like it. So did this show start? I came here because it's tough to get in, but I'm kind of disappointed. There are no good looking waitresses and there's no room for me to show off my latest dance moves. I hear you, dude. There's also no room here to show my dance moves. How do you get tickets? You know, I think it's pretty tacky to entertain our company's business partner by taking him to a Runaway 5 show. But since I'm new to the company, I better just toe the line. I hear ya. A young fan like you really gets into the Runaway 5's music? Wow. 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 Lala Mimi, I'm tone deaf. My daughter brought me here. Fala me. The lali lu lo. You fix it a bit. So we're here for the show, but there's no show. Oh, pardon me. Do we actually need to talk to the band? No, the band is not there. The Chaos Theater. Yeah, just time. I know. Like, what do we need to do? La 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 la. I just love ragtime. Do we need to stand here? You get to bounce around. No. It's not sophisticated. Lucky of the Runaway 5 told me I could go backstage, but I don't have a pass. I'm sure security will stop me. I could pose as your sister. Yes, this rocks. Let's go. Oh. What? Oh man, that's cold. Hey, you get to see our show, you lucky kid. I hope you pay attention. Always. I want some bread. I need some coinage. I want more dough all the time. I wrote the lyrics to most of the Runaway 5 songs. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what is hot. That's what I want. Money, it's what we ain't got. Except freedom. Freedom. I hear you, man. Freedom is what we have really sought. Yeah. Shabba do wop diddly dee da. Shabba dee do be bob wa. I got those I got those dead blues. If I had 10k dollars, I would pay off my debts and move on to the next town. Yeah, shabba dee doo ba boo 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 bee shabba dee dee boo boo. I wonder if our bus still runs, if I may be rusted out. Well, yeah, in the old days there was lots of dancers and acts at this theater, except now we're the only act playing here. We even gone into debt here, so we're pretty near stuck. Yuk, yuk, yuk. The folks of Tucson will enjoy the Runaway 5 show for quite a few years. It looks like dummy. So, goods. Maybe I give the wad of bills to this dude. Oh my gosh, that's not real money, is it? Wow. Oh, where am I? Okay, here's the show. Yeah, that's right. Tonight you got the Chaos Theater Souls Men coming at ya. Rock and rolling live on this here stage for a limited time only. The world's greatest bluesmen. The Runaway Five, and here they come. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. Let's tone it down a bit. There you go. I pumped up the volume. Yeah. Oh, what a show. What a show. Can't believe it. Do we go back in? Come in quick. Don't be shy. Yo, dudes. I'm so excited I might just wet myself. My heart is getting pitter-patter. So what do you think? Do you want to see one more show? Is it gonna be like the same show? There's a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime event. Is it the same? Yeah, that's right. Tonight you got the Chaos Theater Souls Men coming at ya, rock and rolling live on this here stage for a limited time only. The world's greatest bluesmen, the Runaway Five, and here they come. Oh yeah, baby. It's the same song, right? Let's enjoy it one more time. One more time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's not do that again. Let's go in here though, but yeah. Let's talk to them. And we need to we need to talk to the I don't know, like the manager of the theater. That was a great gig. We can be this good all the time, can we? That was a great gig. Peter Petter. That's a huge table. And that was a table in the corner. Just rewind the stream. You will see it. Oh, pardon me. The Runaway Five owe me a lot of money. They will stay here until they pay me back. They might be here for another 100 years, unless you decide to pay off their debt. Yeah. Goods. What of bills? Use. Excuse me. What's that you got there? Let me take a real close look. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a wall of bills, dude. Yipes! You surprised me. Now I'm not sure what to do. I got the money, of course, and now the Runaway Five. Free to leave. We could also have bought the house on the left of Onet, you know, with the seaside in the forest. That was, you know, we could have used the money for that. But well, what do you know? This little neighbor took us from a nightmare to a dream. Oh, this means we can get out of this dump. I'm a good driver. Come on, I will show you. Alright, let's move on to the next town. I'm sure our old hunk of junk will cut us there. I didn't make a spectacle of myself, did I? Let's talk. The runaway for 5. Yep. So we helped the runaway 5. Here they are. Let's go to treat. Our tour bus is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. Do you want to ride? If you change your mind, come back anytime. Well, we need to go to... I am confused. I actually didn't want to go to the hotel, but that's fine. Let's calm down. Shit. Record. Yep. So we can go to treat, but we still have like the sanctuary red. So now I don't know actually how to deal with that. Goods. We have the soundstone. Maybe we should just go back to the cultists and actually do the sanctuary thing. So we can't use the bike with more party members. That's also that's interesting. Let's go down. Let's go down. There's some enemies over there. Right? No. Let's go to... Where are the... Are we kind of like stuck in the... Oh, there. Wait. Let's see if there are enemies when we go in here. At least there's a person. There's a mole. So no enemies here. Could we just go to this sanctuary thing and don't bother with the enemies? That would be very nice. How do I get to... How do I get back there? This is a long way back. So let's not do that. How late is it? Okay, it's still fine. It's still fine. Let's go down. We need to go down. it would be very nice if there are like no enemies at all right now and we are still able to get to the sanctuary, because that would help a ton getting to the rat that we need to kill. Because the rat is not like a physical, like it's just like a trigger with the door. You know, it's not like a something that wanders around. So curious, interesting and confusing. So everything sounds like normal here. Let's go and at least save. Let's go in here. I hope this works. No one is here. It's a big skull. Weird. There's a present. Let's get the present. That's kind of nice. Well, it's kind of nice so we can just like walk around for a bit and explore. See what we have missed. Please let the sanctuary door, like the boss, please let that be a thing that actually is something that we can engage in. Yeah, engage. Yeah, we need to go to the upper right. Am I doing like things out of order now? Am I actually able to defeat? No, let's just first see if we can actually like go to the door. See, there's the boss. Finally, you finally got here a second. This is the second your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. So, okay, that's kind of nice. Weird though, weird. See, Paula is probably not gonna survive this. So shield. Maybe Paula should do paralysis. Water spray. Paula. Let's do freeze. Paula should be dealing damage. Oh, Paula also had shield. Eight damage. So freeze is not doing a ton. Paula should have a shield. The paralysis is kind of nice. I don't know like how long that actually lasts. So Shy, if you can keep that up, well, just maybe fire. If Paula doesn't deal like a ton of damage, then to pay me, I cannot hear this music without thinking of the memes. I don't understand. And I'm not joking. Is this music used for memes? Let's do Psy. It's only 8. To them all. Psy. Let's... Not enough PP. Maybe I should wait until it says like, hey, the mole can move again. I will check that link. I'll click it. Sanctuary Guardian memes. Fuck me, man. It's not really a quality meme, but that's the gist of it. The paralysis is working out quite well. Oh, it can move again, I guess. It still has those squiggly lines. Let's try it at least. Paula doesn't deal any damage at all. The paralysis is like, what the hell is going on? Side shield became stronger. Stop with the shield, dude. It's the only thing that it can actually do right now. Oh, nice. I don't understand. Nice. So no enemies. We did the theater. The paralysis is like super OP, apparently. We got the Fox Beta. Paula is level 7. She should go up quite a few levels. Level 8. Guts also went up. She got the Thunder. Level 10. Let's go. Level 11. Also freeze. So level 11. Level 11. Let's go in here. Oh, nice. Nestle. Don't combine two words that are next to each other. That's not how reading works. Ness briefly had a vision of a baby in a red cap. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Lilliput steps. And that's it. It kind of reminds me of Link's Awakening with finding like the instruments. Wish there was like, would it be cool like if there was more like an actual melody? Like that is always like the awesome part, like with Link's Awakening, the like the music with the instruments. I like that bit. I like that. How do I escape this place? Nope. I'm stuck. Where am I? No, it's fine. This is good. That's cool. Yeah. Making some progress. You know, that's what you get when you actually like, when you're less exhausted. Man, last night, I said it in the beginning of the stream, but I was sleeping. I was definitely sleeping. Ness picked up the receiver. Ness, it's your dad. 400. Thank you. Well, experience to get to the next level. 5800 and 947. Just record. Let's continue for just like a little bit. Let's go to the Runaway 5 and to treat. Ow. I get it. The first place is called Onet. 1. The second place is called Tucson. 2. The third place is called Treat. I get it. I get it. Smart. So, is Onet, would you say like OneNet? OneNet is, I keep calling it OneNet. No, I keep calling it Onet. That seems more like obvious to me, but is it actually like OneNet? And Tucson. Tucson sounds like good. Sounds like the proper way to say it. Treat. I don't know. Hey, vleesafdeling. Freaky Friday time. What is Freaky Friday? Is this Freaky Friday? Oh, Friday the 14th? Right. No, the 13th. What? Why would you say Freaky Friday? It's not a Friday the 13th. I'm confused. Freaky Friday. Every Friday is freaky, right? Why would I think like Friday the 14th? Speaking of Friday the 13th, like, it seems like that actually like happens quite often, like a Friday the 13th. Yeah, just an observation. Let's go to Treat. You know, it says like tree, and that's the third place that we actually go to. Our tour bus is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. Do you wanna ride? Yeah. Let's go, dude. Okay, guys, here we go. It's a cool looking bus. Runaway. Makes me think of that one scene in Plane, Trains, and I think it's Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, like where I think it's what's it that she's stuck in the bus with the musicians, like the band. There's a ghost. Oh my god. Stay away, ghost. This is a scary ghost with the red eyes. Thanks, Ninebot. Ooh, this place. Looks like we have to stay. We have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy. But I'm sure you can light up the place with your own little brand of sunshine. Thank you. Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us to be singing at some theater in Foresight. I defeated the police. One police officer or lieutenant, I think it was an officer, ran away, but then we had to fight like the real one. We defeated the evil. So Foresight, one net. Now I'm starting to wonder if O-net is actually a one net. Everything is complicated. So there's a pizza place. Let's check the drugstore. Hello there. Hello there. Bye. Can I get you anything? A minor league bat. 399 for minor league. Oh man. So what I... Copper bracelet. I think Paula needs to level up just a little bit. Can I get you anything else? No. I'm just gonna buy the beat. Talk to you. Bye. Minor league bat. Yes, equipment. No. Sandlot bat. No. Cute. Paula used the... no. She uses the fry pan. That's fine. That's fine. So we should sell the sand bad. Sell. Sandlot bed. Yeah. No. Yeah. Thank you. So I should actually what should I do? I should get like maybe like the map back, but that's kind of like a whole thing. Let's explore a little bit. Like let's check what treat is about. What is that? You encounter this Smiling Sam. Oh man, Smiling Sam? That's freaky. Just burn them all. Stop moving. Brain shock. It's okay. So in 3, there's like another party member again, which is nice. No problem here. Let's check the house. Hello, dude. Yeah, I worked for the zombies. So they're zombies, but I betrayed them too. I'm a con man, so I know the score. Belch gives life to the zombies, but Belch works for Gigas, who I heard might be female. Well, I'm not really sure whether Gigas is a male or a female. I'm a helpful con man, don't you think? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is there an old lady? Big house? No one is here. Am I saying that, or the person inside it It's saying that. Want to escape to the beach? If this is your big dream, come to Carillon Beach in summers. You encounter... Yeah. Hey, Mimitrut. Yeah, the bird is getting back to its old state at the beginning of the year. I don't want to have like such a big beard, but I don't want to. Yeah. And hi, Mimitrut. Hope you're doing fine. Who leveled up? Paula? I think Paula. Paula might have leveled up. What is this? It's a rock. There's a... Is that Bus? So there are zombies. Interesting. Like the lamppost, like the pixels next to it, like green. Game brain. Oh shit, man! I need to remove that one. You are a rock and you always wanted to move. Is it? Oh fuck! I definitely need to remove that. What was it again? Like come up with like a game, and that's the concept. I completely forgot. So you're a rock and you always wanted to move. It could be maybe like something more like a story-driven game, more like something that's like a very philosophical type of game. Like the rock is like a metaphor of a person that's stuck in their life and they are stuck with where they are at right now, and then you know. It's more like, hey, who am I? What do I want to do? What are my goals? And it's just like the inner struggle of like everyone. But it's just more like portrayed in, you know, the rock itself. So it's, yeah, I can kind of see like maybe a Thomas was a lone vibe with the rock. I don't know, man. That's what you get. So it makes people think. I already see like all the discussions online, like, yeah. Yeah, Mimitrust, that's his name. Vleesafdeling. Meat division. Vlees, you know, the afdeling, like the vlees, the meat department in kind of like a, maybe like a supermarket, like you go to the, you say like, hey, I want this piece of meat. Meat department. Yeah, right, the meat section. Hey, you don't look so happy. You do better cheer up or I will become a zombie. Some people have already become tools of the zombies. Are you? Sorry, a zombie. I'm not a zombie. I'm watching a zombie movie. Can you come by later? Like in the story, best name ever. Vlees in Afrikaans means flesh. Oh. Fleisch? Fleisch is meat? You are awfully kind, taking time out to talk to a mouse. This mouse loves you. I'm sorry, but I think you ought to leave now. I have no guarantee that you're not a zombie out looking for lunch. I don't know. So the, yeah, zombie movies. There hasn't been like a good zombie movie in a while. The Zombieland 2 movie sucks like hell. It sucks. It's such a bad movie. And I like zombie movies that are bad, but Zombieland was just like, nah man, like, it's not funny at all. It completely missed the mark. That was my tangent on Zombieland. There's a new one coming, like Army of the Dead. That maybe seems like a good, like mindless zombie movie. I overheard the zombies whisper. Master Belch gives us our lives back. Master Belch is the zombie leader. He must be really pukey. Speaking of pukey, Pokey is kind of pukey. Pokey is Mimi's rust, but then again, Dutch poesmuziekheid in Afrikaans wel. Like, good morning, everybody. That's right. There's a rumor that that a monster called Belch is screwing up the town. That took a turn in the chat. Hello, sir. I saw a beat-up tour bus going to Forsyth. We can go to the tunnel. The band was really noisy, so the ghost didn't approach the bus. It must be great to be so happy-go-lucky, huh? Flemish. Yeah, Flemish is also... Yeah. Bakery. I don't think we need food. We need to find... yeah, like, where's the Belch? Where's the... Probably in the graveyard over there. Just scout around. I should get, like, the map back again. I know. A bulletin board greets you this evening. All is well. Good night. The word for... I'm not even gonna read that out loud. Nest dug around in the trash can. Nest dug around in the trash can. There's a teddy bear. Oh, that's nice. Teddy bears are good. Hint? Now wait a minute, youngster. Could you give? I could give you a great hint for just 60. Do you want to have like a good hint? Do we need a hint? A hint would always be, you know. Do we need a hint? No, not really. But I'm just kind of curious. Like, I'm just curious. There's a tunnel northwest of this town. Northwest. There are 2 guard zombies that hang out at the entrance. They are actually pretty nice guys. It might be a good idea to meet those guys, but it's quite alright if you don't. Though I think that you really ought to go there. That's it for today. Right. Northwest tunnel. 2 guards. Zombies. Nice. Can we read like the tombstones? No problem here. Someone died, but you know, no problem here. What was it? Ooh. Oh, it's picture time. I love picture time. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles. Fuzzy Pickles. Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. I will always bring back the fondness of memories. How's Earthbound? Does it still hold up today? Yeah, man. I think it holds up pretty well. It's fun. I played some of it maybe more than 6 years ago. Never finished it, but it holds up. The combat is maybe... is it like a new picture again? Or is it the same one? Is it the same one? I need to check. Oh yeah, it's a different one. Thank you. I'm gonna name this one Fuzzy Pickles 1. So the yeah, I think it holds up, but it's kind of like The difficulty, sometimes it ramps up and sometimes it's like super easy. So there's a lot of like difficulty swings, and I don't know if that's just like because of how I play it or what's going on. But yeah, it holds up. The music is still like good. You might make some fan art. Who's this? Trick or treat kid. So now we're beating up another kid. I think what is nice with Earthbound and why it holds up, the art style is like still good. And if you were to release a game like this like right now, I think it would still like do pretty well with this art style. And the music is just like super funky. It is unique, and I think that makes it. Yeah, Undertale-ish about the game, for sure. Yeah. I don't know if it's Toby Fox. I don't know if Toby Fox ever talked about like influences, but I could see Undertale to some extent being influenced by Earthbound with the quirkiness. Sometimes you beat up a cop, sometimes you beat up a kid. Hey, we're also kids, so it's okay. Ghost. Ghost. Zombie. A zombie possessor. A mutated moldy man. Let's do Cyfrox. Maybe Alpha, and Paula do Fire. You wonder what happened to Phil Fish? Oh, Phil Fish is like, he was done. Which is somewhat of a shame though. Like the teaser that that was actually like released for Fast 2 definitely had like a good style. Seemed like a good like next step. And there was this 3R game that he also partially like worked on. I don't know the name, but you know, I need to pay attention to the combat. I'm ghosted, maybe. I'm possessed by a mini ghost. It's just like they're. I think I don't know. It's just like my assumption, but like after Fast, like all the things that happened after the years thereafter, and like just like how toxic the environment was, I can definitely understand. Like, hey, I'm done. I'm done with making games, or at least being in the spotlight. Like, yeah, he had a different way. He had a certain way of speaking. Like, that was maybe like a little bit off-putting, but in some extent, I can also understand it if you're like so much in the spotlight, and everybody like, yeah, I don't know. We need to fix this ghost issue. Like, yeah, if I don't know if he's social or not, but there was a lot of shit going on back then, so I can understand like you would go like, nah man, like fuck this. If you made Fast, you had some money, and you're just able to do what you want to do, or just like focus on other things. Like, yeah. How do we deal with this ghost? Did we see in the hospital? The ghost is cute, but I don't know who Lucas Pope is. Sai, can we do like a healing? Obra Dinn and Paper Please. Oh, right. Yeah. I placed some paper, please. But yeah, it's very nice. Like the Obradin looks like a very good game. Talk to you. Yeah, I think I need to talk to this dude. Though you may not believe it, I'm a healer. If you have some illness that cannot be treated at the hospital, it's my job to cure you. What do you want to do? Purify? Damn it. Out of his mind making that game solo. Yeah. Yeah, who does that? Let's go to the drugstore, get some money and maybe purify. Automatic teller machine. Withdraw. Let's get one. Let's get 200 because we might have to like do some other healing stuff. And that was this circus tent actually, like that we saw. So I might have to go there first. It was like in the center. Eric Baron that scraps his entire project after 3 years and starts from scratch. What project is that? Like I'm not good with names. Like who's Eric Baron? There's so many people. Stardew Valley. All right. Yeah. Talk. Yeah, Stardew Valley. Like, did he do that with? It took him 7 years, but he did he restart like the work on Stardew Valley or like a new project after Stardew? I would imagine like. I need help. Restarted the work on Stardew after 3 years. I need healing. Paula. So that is that. Magical school game or something. But it's also I think there's also like weren't there some at least like afterwards some complications also with the publisher, like Chucklefish. The Chucklefish is like kind of like a bad I should read up on it, but to my understanding is that Chucklefish is actually not the best publisher out there. They had a clean break. Where's the hotel? I need the hotel. I need the hotel. Where's the hotel? See, if I had my map, I would be able to check it out, but I wanted the inventory space. So there's the tent, the circus. I think we have seen the. Have we actually seen a? Hotel. Oh, here's a butterfly. That's also good. Can I actually do this? Can we move him back? See if the butterfly spawns again. Nope. Team Cherry, yeah. Hollow Knight. Yeah, like the Silk... what's the new one called? Like Silk Song? Also quite an achievement. I remember like one... Like before, like Hollow Knight, like them posting like on the forum, like the progress they were making, like it definitely stood out. Must be nice. Yeah, Silk Song. Yeah. Hello, dude. I still need to. I still need to see. Some mental breakdown, overwork. Yeah, I could imagine, or at least taking a break. You know, slowly working on Silk Song. See, that's maybe like one of the bigger issues is that, like, they hit it, they had a success, and then you're in the spotlight. And to me, that's probably like a very difficult thing to actually deal with that, because from that point on, everything that you do is like analyzed, you know, like everything is taken to, or everybody is like critical of what you do afterwards, like ton of voices that you could listen to, and that I need to check my. Do I need to do that right now? Yes. Is something bad happening? Okay, apologies for the double audio. Clips. Speech 100. Shabba doo wop diddly dee da shabba dee doo bee bob wah. I got those I got those dead blues. Yeah, that's a nice one. Made a whole edit. You made a DC one in Discord. No. That's funny. I need a hotel. I'm just wandering around like, oh man, there's so much to... Mimi Trust, my fiance, is going through crunch right now because they had to put a preview build out for PC Gamer. Man, that sucks. Like preview builds. I can imagine like how it is to make like a demo build or like a preview build specifically for something like that. Because that just takes away like so much time, and you often hear like, hey, this is just time that's solely like spent for this and not for the actual like the development. Let's goods. The crunch, like I remember, like yeah, I don't know if I ever dealt with like proper crunch, but I remember like 2014, 2015 and 2016 were hellish for me, because I had work weeks by my own doing of like 70 or 80 hours. At some point, like I was super pissed. Like every time, like I was just super pissed. Like I couldn't handle it. It was so many hours because of like work, and then going back home to actually like work on my own project, and then also spend like the whole evening on that. My whole weekend was also work, I was constantly working, like constantly, man. And at least I had some, you know, some there was some, you know, it was changing up, like a different, at least different work. So I can imagine like how it must be if you have like a crunch and you work on the same thing like over and over again. Like that must be mental. That must be like mentally draining. Where I need to get my I think I need to overwork 100 hours last week. Yeah, man, that is just like super unhealthy. I hate that. I hate that part of the industry. Like people do it because they really do love their work, and you know, at some point, oh, there's the hotel. At some point, you like it. Oh man, it's a difficult topic. You love to do the work. So in the beginning, that's my experience. In the beginning, you don't notice it. In the beginning, like you don't notice it because you love it and you want to make the best. You want to do your best. You want to do the best thing that you can, and you don't notice it. But slowly, that the balance is gone. Like slowly, it creeps in, and then oh, it's 2 weeks, it's 3 weeks, like it's 4 weeks, and before you know it, it's like 2 years. 2 years of like constantly like going, and there's that flip. That's my experience. There's this flip of like, oh shit, like actually nope. Yeah, it sucks all the passion out. Like it flips, and that is the like the dangerous part of it all, the flippening. And that is like at some point, yeah, it's fun, but it also is work. And in the beginning, it's not bad because it's fun, but it becomes work. And I can understand like something like Team Cherry, that there's like a lot of pressure of making Silksong better, or at least the same experience as Hollow Knight. And how the hell would you make, like you could make the same Hollow Knight again, but that same like awe that people got like after Hollow Knight, like there's this pressure to also do that. So you add that also to it, like the pressure to achieve something like better. And so it's this like that ticking time bomb. It's a ticking time bomb. Mimitrus, who witnessed so many people of EA that crunch cost them their relationship and their kids, it's awful. Yeah. Talk to Treat Sunset Hotel. Oh, so the price is actually going up? Damn it. It's fine. We finally found a hotel after an hour. Withdraw. Yeah, let's get no man, let's just get 100. To me, like the last month or so, like I started like learning Unity a little bit more, and I also noticed the same mistakes that I make with that I made with other projects. It's more like I really like it. You're like in a flow, but then suddenly it's like, oh shit, man! I wake up at 7, work on it, and then even in the weekend, I'm like, oh, I need to do something on this, and it's like the whole day doing that, and it's fun. But now it's more like, oh, for example, today it's my day off. I actually wanted to do that. I want to do some work, but at the same time, it's like, no, yeah, it's fun, but it's also at the same time, it's actually like it's work, and I can't actually have like a work day from morning till like late in the day, because that's not like really like a yeah, that's not really like a healthy situation. So now, like a couple of weeks ago, I could work like full time on it, and now I don't, Now I don't have that, and it gnaws on me that I'm actually not working on it. But it's just like a side project. So yeah. We'll get munched. Do I need to go to the graveyard? Let's go to the graveyard and say hi to some more ghosts. The ghosts are annoying with the petrify stuff. 2 hours. Let's do that. There's some flies. Leave me alone, fly. Shit. Never run away. I keep messing that up. No good flies. It said something nasty. Let's check the trash can. Insecticide spray. Okay, nice. So we're looking for the leader, like Belch. Sigh. Let's do the fire. Those are some good suggestions, the baby. Fully agree. 28 damage. The flies are a huge problem. That's a good question. I don't know, Mimitrut, what the size is of the... No, it's bigger. It's... Is its SNES like 4? Like 4 MB? I think it's 4. And I think there's some that are like 8. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, like there are a couple games that are like bigger than 4. I think it's let's see. Yeah, there are definitely like some that are like more like 8. Not a ton though. Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long while now. It's not. It may be none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break? Shut up, Dad. When you get to the hotel, be sure to give your dear old dad... Okay, Dad. Okay. And hey, keep an eye out for the bad guys. I will. 8MB dual-sided. With dual-sided RAM. I remember... what do I remember? I was going to say something about a copy box, but I don't know the specifics anymore. It's been a while. I messaged it on like an other stream. When I was younger, I had a copy box. It wasn't just like a big box. I still have it. You know what? Give me a second. I will show a copy box. 1 second. It's amazing. Hey, Bright Danny. So okay, I need to show this because I talked about it before. Luckily, I was able to find it. Hey, Sloopkabel. So this is actually a... well, I don't think it's very... well, having this is not very, like, illegal or something. But this is a copy box. And, you know, it's actually something that you... well, this is just a big thing, but this is actually like the thing. You plug this in like the Super Nintendo. You put like a cartridge in here, and from here, and this is the crazy part, you got a disk drive. So you had the like the floppy disk from the PC. You would put a ROM on there, put it in here, and you actually had to put in like a game in here, so that it would maybe like emulate that it was actually like playing a game. So this would go into the SNES. Here you would put a game in, put in the floppy drive. You would get like a something like a yeah, just imagine like a DOS menu type of thing, where it would say like, hey, load the game, and some games would go on like 2 floppy disks. So you put in one, and you know like how it went, like it was like actually like reading in. Hey, Bright Danny, thanks for the follow. So you would put maybe Link to the Past was maybe like 2 floppy disks. It's crazy. So you load it in. It took like maybe a couple minutes. So you hear that computer sound, and then put in this 2. You put it in there, and you know, it would load up actually like the game. And that is how you thanks, I lost the game twice. So yeah, that's how you would play ROMs back then with this thing. And at the time, I think the price of this thing was maybe around 400 gulden. So that's kind of like, how much is gulden? Like 400 gulden? How many euros is that? I don't know anymore. And it's a, yeah, it's a it's a super pro fighter. So yeah, in here, why I had to think about this, because in here there's like a circuit board, and can I actually open it up? Maybe. No, I can't open it up. So in there's actually like actual like RAM. There's RAM slots. So yeah, it's just like a PCB like with a RAM slot, so it would load the game in there, and yeah. Is it? Can you replace a floppy drive if it breaks? I don't think that unit is working anymore. And I really I'm not gonna plug it in like the Super Nintendo. Maybe the issue is, and that made it also complicated, like you have like the adapter, and it was a whole setup, because we used I used my NTSC Super Nintendo. We specifically bought a American Super Nintendo so that we were able to play NTSC and Famicom games, because you were not able to do that with a PAL SNES and the copy box. And for that Super Nintendo, we had to use a different adapter. So we had like the Super Nintendo and a different adapter and, you know, converter. And also for this copy box, we had like a different, like a huge power brick, also to convert like the energy for this thing, because this is some weird thing. Like, yeah, like it's weird. Like maybe someday I will try to plug it in. SNES, not like this, not like this. Yeah, well, all my games are legal now, so. And we solely used it to back up our own games. Never played anything illegal. Never. He stares into your soul. But yeah, the copy box is something else. He looks over you. Hello. Hello? Talk to. He looks over you. Talk to. He stares into your soul. What did the hint guy say? Just like there were like 2 zombies and that they're like kind of nice, but can we? And indeed, Bright Danny, Earthbound is a very good game. I'm happy that I actually started playing this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like play this like right away because it's kind of like a long game, but you know, it seemed like a logical decision. I really want to finish this game. Man, that copy box, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. That copy box, it's a weird thing. And that thing must be also like 25 or 30 years old. Yeah, must be 30 years old. Near 30 years. So let's just do that. I want to quickly try to eliminate Right, Danny, it's one of the best games on the SNES. Really, I played it a lot. Yeah. Oh, damn it. No, I might have to recover. The ghosts are kind of like a pain in the butt. Yeah, like I mentioned before, like I think it must be like more than 6 years ago. I tried to play this game, but I kind of fell off. I don't know why. Got a little bit further than this. There was something like a desert area or snowy area. But yeah, I want to finish it. Mimetrit, I played Link to the Past, Final Fantasy VI, and Chrono Trigger to that. Yeah. Yeah, Link to the Past is for me like that. Also, like that game that I just often just get back to. Finished it last week. I need to pay attention to the combat. This is a tricky situation. Link to the Past is for me the #1 game, and you know, I almost want to say it's my #1 game. Like not solely for the SNES, but just like Link to the Past. That's the #1. Am I dealing damage? I'm messing this up. Not the mini ghosts, please. I wish I had Chrono Trigger. I was looking at Chrono Trigger tomorrow or this morning on eBay. I don't think I will ever own Chrono Trigger. Sadly. I know it's worth it. I have the DS version of Chrono Trigger. I played a lot of it, but yeah, Paula died. Damn it! I could have. That was a nasty situation. Like Final Fantasy VI is on the list that I want to buy. Chrono Trigger. But that list, I'm making a list of Super Nintendo games that I still want to buy. I think I have like 35 now. But yeah. I think Chrono Trigger, I want to say it might be like 180, between 180 and 300, like right now, just the cartridge. I thought it was maybe like around... Oh shit. Let's try and brute force this. Yeah, and the issue is it is getting a little bit difficult on eBay to check for rare games, because there's a lot of reproductions lingering around right now, and like a lot of listings from Asia, from just like reproductions. So it's kind of like you really need to pay attention, like, oh, is this like an actual real Chrono Trigger version of that game? You always had to do that, but now it's definitely something more that yeah, you need to pay attention to. Now the only re-release is the SNES or the DS version of Chrono Trigger. But yeah, there's no way to play like the DS version. Like you could play like a DS game on the stream, but the same issue is also with Final Fantasy VI. It's rare as hell. I need to get a better hang of the combat. Like now I'm just like freaking out. Oh man, stupid ghost. Do I need to go? Shit, where am I? I need to map. I need to heal up. Where's the town? Here's the town. I need to go to the hospital. The hospital is here, but I need an ATM for the money. Let's call that first, so we get some money. Like, let's see, on the list is getting like longer and bigger for the games that are kind of difficult to get, like Chrono Trigger, Demon Crest. I would love to have like Demon Crest. I would love to have like Dracula X, like the Castlevania one, but that might be a little bit more doable if you get like the Famicom version. Super Mario RPG is kind of also up there. But yeah, the number one game I would love to own. Yeah, 200 for Chrono Trigger. Yeah. The game that I would love to own, but I will never own, is Wild Guns. I mentioned this earlier on the stream. Wild Guns is a fantastic looking game. Like a very cool arcade, like kind of like shoot 'em up with cowboys and robots from Natsume. But that one is, I want to say it's more than 500 to get that one. And it's rare. It's not, you don't have like a normal listing for Wild Guns. You need to know someone that has Wild Guns and is selling Wild Guns. So yeah, I'm glad I actually own a copy of Earthbound, like the NTSC version. Dealing with those games like in that tier. No. It's not doable. Not really like doable. Let's get some money. Because I need to revive Paula and I need to remove the ghosts. Yeah, 550. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. So I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that. I can't justify like paying 550. I can only justify it if I like over the years just set some money aside, like hey, this is the Wild Guns money pocket, and set it aside, and then at some point look at one of those rare games to buy. But 550? Nah. Nope. Nah. Nope. Nope. No. 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 What is that? That might be a link. I don't know. Yeah. Only if you have a link, maybe you like, I don't know, like whisper. I need to find out like how I can like give the ability to people to post links. Paula. 120. So we fix this. Sealed copy, yeah, exists 6,000, 6K. Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. But Wild Guns, I think Wild Guns was already like in the beginning like a rare game. Like the Natsume. You got also like the Harvest Moon is also pretty like up there. And Pookie and Rocky, I think also it's not like that same tier, but it's also quite expensive because they're just like not well spread, you know, like not a lot of people bought those games. I think Agane is also a pretty well-known game, but also rare and expensive. I need to go to the drugstore and buy some mushrooms. Now I need to go to the drugstore and see if there's something that heals me maybe for the petrify stuff. How would I know? Just buy one of this toothbrush. I need to check what these items actually do. Yes. What's the calorie stick? Goods. Help. Toothbrush. Can be used during battle. Gone after one use. Insecticide spray deals 100 points of damage to any bug when used in combat. Okay. Vial of serum. This is the best thing to take when you get poisoned. Calorie stick. Help. When eaten, you recover about 60 HP. Mimetris, have you seen those videos of some people, some of those people with complete NES, SNES, Sega Saturn collections? Yeah. I don't know, like how much time would it take to, like how much time is spent on making a collection like that? I need to go to... I need to talk to some people maybe in the circus, or otherwise go to that hint dude again, like find out like how to deal with the zombies. Slowly advancing to the temp. Zombies are on the move. To me, like, of course it would be amazing to have like a NES collection, like the complete like NES library, but I personally don't, I also, like in the beginning, made a very conscious decision of not collecting complete in box. Like I don't care about boxes. and that only makes it way more difficult to actually like obtain the games. Like, just give me the cartridge and that's fine. How can we defeat the zombies? They don't know. So there's the hint. So the hotel is above the circus. Does the hint dude repeat the hint? I think yeah, sealed OG first print. Yeah, like going all in. Wait a minute, youngster. Could you give 60? Damn it. Let's see. Okay, let's get some money and let's listen to the hint. I think something like that is only like doable if you have like just like have the money to spare, and like it doesn't matter to you. Like otherwise, it's just not it is just not doable. It is just not doable. Let's go to the hotel ATM. I'm already glad if I buy a cartridge and like the label is like in a... What's going on here? I don't trust this. Trust it one bit. I'm already happy if the label is intact and if the card looks like decent, like somewhat new, like good, like very good. This is not a normal hotel. What's the implication here? Oh, you're losing consciousness. If the pins are not banned and the chipset isn't oxidized, I'm happy. Yeah, indeed. Oh man, yeah. Like I did some like streams for cleaning up the like cartridges, and some are just like nasty as hell. What could be the fate of Ness and his friends? Like if I get like a cartridge and like the pins are also like scratched up, I think I have like one game that where the pins are just like as if someone took like a screwdriver and just like damaged like all the pins on it, and I'm like, what, why? That is also like an issue, like buying games and getting like a shitty cart. What could be the fate of Ness and his friends? I don't know. The door's locked. What happened? I'm calling out to you, who I have never met. I'm calling our friend who we have never met. Jeff, we need your help. Jeff, I'm Paula and I am with another friend, Ness. We're trying to contact you. Here's a snowy area. I remember this, vaguely, somewhat. Winters. A small country to the north. Cartridges in the oven? What? Snowwood boarding house. Jeff? I'm Paula, and I am with another friend, Ness. We are trying to contact you. If you hear me, please wake up and head south. Only you, too far away, can save us, Jeff. Please hear me call and begin heading south. Jeff, you are a friend who we have never met. But you are our one and only hope. Jeff, you are our only hope. Only hope. I'm Jeff. Why would you put the cartridge in an oven? Argument is the heat will fuse the components back into the main board. What? Madness. Sacrilege. Jeff, where are you going in the middle of the night? You know the dorm rules, alright? If you get caught, you will get punished big time. What's wrong, Jeff? Alright. There must be some reason that I don't understand. I won't stop you, but it's dangerous to leave without taking anything along. Hey, I think there's some stuff in the locker room that you should get. I will help you get out of here. Tony, join us. No problem. Yo dudes, I heard a creature called Tessie lives in Salt Lake. I don't believe it. I think someone made a model and placed it in the lake. I'm sleepy, I will wash my face, brush my teeth, do my business and go to bed. Oh shit, can't believe I got my online groceries. It's fine. There's always a time like a deadline, you know, when I can change my online groceries, and I didn't change it. Well, it is what it is. The time was now. I heard a more interesting story than a rumor about Tessie. It's about the cave boys. Cave boys? At Stonehenge. Many claim to have actually seen them. I wonder if the rumor is true that the center of Stonehenge has an entrance leading someplace. Someday we will check it out. Yo. Let's check this room. This is our room. Have a nice sleep, Mimitrats, and good luck tomorrow with work. And you know, remember what the Pemi said, like treat your significant other this weekend. And thanks for hanging out. And it was fun. See you later. Have a nice sleep. This dude is also sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Tony's birthday party is tomorrow. I hand decorated each cookie to pass out to the party tomorrow. Can we open up? We saw a cookie. I don't think that dude is gonna be happy about it. Hope one of those gift boxes has Chrono Trigger inside. Yeah, let's hope. If you're gonna go outside, stop by and say hi to Maxwell before you leave. Maxwell is still working hard in the lab downstairs. Anyway, these days there are many dangerous animals. Wondering, is he gonna comment? Jeff, can't believe you could do something so nasty. I'm sorry. Tempted to open the other ones, but... Yo! Oh, Jeff and Tony. You startled me. Are you looking for a late night snack? I'm having some trouble with my project. If only Jeff's father, Dr. and Donuts were here, he'd be able to provide a great deal of help. He's an astounding person. He was the first leader of our Ultra Science Club. I heard he's greater than Einstein or Heisenberg. Rumor has it he's always very strange. If you're heading to the locker room, take this key along. It's a little bent though. We need a save point. If you leave, call me and I will record your adventure. If you leave, call me. Right. So we need a phone and then call. This one is locked. This one is locked. This one is locked. This one is locked. Which one to open? Let's do this one. Goods. So is that like implying like, hey, you can't even use the key at all right now? Yeah, I guess that's the case. I think you can get out by going over the gate, but you need to get some stuff to take with you. Is there anything in here? No problem here. Well, let's try and use the key anyway on the other lockers. Good. What if we help? A key to a regular locker. Help. A ruler, you can use this during battle. Can be used many times. Bogus cake and bottle rocket. Yeah, we need to fix the key. So, do we fix the key maybe with the tools? No. Wrong room. How? Nope. That one dude said like, hey, call. Maybe we need to call. Or talk to these dudes again. Yeah, Tessie, yep. Tessie, Cave Boys. Oh, the key didn't work. I thought it might be the case, so I invented the machine that opens door, especially when you have a slightly bad key. Sorry for the inconvenience. You've got the bad key machine. If you are Dr. N. Donut's son, you should be able to repair small tools and make them useful. Just try to keep a positive attitude. I will stay positive. Good. Also nothing inside. Good. There was Holmes' head in the locker. Popgun. Oh, good. Popgun. Nope, good. Bad key machine. Bogen airgun. Good. So we got a popgun. Holmes' head. Good. What is this? Protractor? You can use this during battle. Goods. Broken air gun. The genius Jeff should be able to fix it. Am I not the genius? Let's see if we can get past the gate. Okay, now use me as a step and climb over the gate. Well, I will say goodbye for now. I don't know where you're going or why, but remember, we're the best friends forever. Right. What is it? Monkey? Kiki. There's Kiki. Hello. There's a monkey at the entrance. Take the monkey. It's really noisy. If you buy a pack of bubblegum, you can have the monkey for free. Otherwise, he will cost you $8. So, do you want him? Got a monkey. Finally. It's cold outside. Yeah. Hello. Yes. Did we save? Yes. I have everything written down. Do you want to take a break now? Yes. Don't know where you are planning on sleeping, but have a good rest. Go ahead and turn off the power off and have a good night. Well, I'm gonna turn the power off. My plan was only to stream like maybe for an hour, but this game is just like too fun. Too fun. I'm gonna take a small break, and no, I'm gonna take a small break. Yeah, indeed. And afterwards, I need to do some work, and you know, I will probably be back tonight with some more Earthbound. Let's see where this takes us with Jeff. Jeff. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of curious. So far so good. So Paula and Ness are like captive by the ghosts and zombies and whatever. A lot is happening. You know, but made some decent progress today. Got like the second sanctuary. Found Paula. Pokey is still an asshole. We killed the rat. Leveled up. You know, and now we're here. So we made progress. Yeah, that's it. So, thanks all for hanging out. And if you don't want to miss out on the second stream, then, you know, just hit that follow button. I appreciate everybody that followed me during this stream. So thank you. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks all for hanging out. And have a nice day today. Maybe enjoy the weather. I don't know. It's very gloomy here today. It's kind of like, yeah, you know. It's one of those days where I just think I'm gonna stay inside. Yeah. Well, see you all later. Have a nice day. And yeah, take care. Bye. Bye. Shibidi-doo, ba-ba, beep, bop. Indeed. Runaway 5. Fantastic.